Hello. Long time since I've uploaded on this channel. Um, this channel it's been a while. A lot's happened. I'm gonna start uploading again. It's just for me, honestly. This is for me to journal and to better discover myself, to document life and everything I've gone through, to remember who I used to be, and to pursue who I will become in the future. I'm doing a new thing this year where every month I try and learn a new habit. January was working out, and I keep them consistent. January was starting to work out again, and for the most part, I succeeded. I only missed 7 days, two of which I was sick. Um, and then this month is breathing, meditation, three forms: journaling for my mind, reading the Bible for my soul, and focusing on breath for 5 minutes a day for my body. Um, this one, I'm recording this video as my first. I'm very emotional today. I just watched an anime called 100 Meters. It's a movie. And it spoke to me on so many levels. It talks about, for a runner, a sprinter, how every moment is in life, everything you've worked for is accumulated into 10 seconds in a 100-meter run. And that just feels so accurate. And it 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 touched me. It spoke to me. Today I just quit my job as a professional improv performer after 2 years. It was only 2 years, but that job made me somebody. It made me famous. I had people coming from different states to see the show, like several states over. I've had people from Japan, from Africa, from the UK. I've had people from Dubai, um, Canada, where else? South America. No one from Russia. No one from China. But one person from Ukraine. I've had famous. I got a famous WWE wrestler on stage once. I pied the top number one CEO of Walmart. Like, like you have the CEOs, like managers of each Walmart. He was in charge of all the branches in America. We got to pie him in the face. And there was pamphlets of my face in every gas station, like every gas station in my state and in the next states over. I was on billboards, I was on postcards, I'm on posters. And some days it doesn't feel like it's that big, like today when we're off season and we only pulled a theater of 35 people. But on days when we're performing for over 500, it is big, when we're performing with someone who did shows in Las Vegas for over 25 years and he says you have a hell of a voice and how you're going to go far. It means something. But I'm not defined by my past, and I've now thrown it away. I am not that anymore. I am who I am today. Today was my last show. I quit because it's a bird cage. It's hard. Sorry, I keep crying today. It's hard, but I cannot allow myself to live in a life that everyone deems successful, but it's not to me. It's just a stepping stone. I learned how to perform, how to entertain, how to improv, how to talk, and how to network. And that's what it was for. The experience, not to settle. But I did settle because everyone told me I'd succeeded. So I had to quit. And I want to go to church again. I want to go closer to God because He needs to be my number one. But steps leading up to it's hard. Like, I injured my knee and I couldn't walk for like 4 months. And to me, a lot of the times, I feel like the only thing besides God that I can control is my body. But one day, for no reason, my MCL just tore and it knocked my knee out of place and it destroyed my ligaments. And I had to crawl up a staircase into my house to get help because I was outside. And that was the most pain I've ever experienced. My mom, she's had a couple of children after me, had pills that she would take during labor, and I was taking triple her dosage, and it did nothing. It was hell. And the doctor said I might not walk again. And if I did, I wouldn't take a single step for 4 months. And to that I responded, I know a God. And my God healed me. Within like 2-3 weeks, I could take my first step. After a couple months, I could walk again. And they said I wouldn't be able to, and if I did, it wouldn't be the same. And that impacted me more than anyone realizes. And watching 100 meter really brought that back. That was last year that happened. A lot's happened because of that. Everyone says it wasn't a big deal. My mom acts like it was nothing. But I didn't accept that I was hurt. In the first 4 days, I had a wooden cane that I keep over there. And it's like, has an intricate design. I just found it. It was the only walking stick I could find that I could get a hold of. And it had rope on it. And I refused to sit, so I used it to walk. And I'd carry myself around. It was like my leg. And I had to stop because I bloodied my hands up. My family wasn't home a lot at the time because they were really busy, which was fine. But at one point, I got so sick of just sitting around. I felt so disgusting that I had to crawl into the bath with my clothes on and my cast on, my knee cast, because I couldn't take it off. And I had to try and wash that way, crawling in. That affects you. Because of that now, though, I'm in college, pursuing more knowledge. It knocked me out of the gym, but I'm back in it. But it hurts. And it shouldn't, because the doctor says it shouldn't. But there's days where it feels like there's daggers still in my knee. So right now, I just found my knee cast, finally. I'm wearing it. But it's still hard to accept that. I can't be defined by my past, but past injuries still hurt. But it's a drive. It's a motivator. That knee injury, though, and quitting my job today is really pounding on me. And then watching 100 meter kind of was the nail in the coffin. Because life is defined by each day you live. All of your experience is today. And my whole body is shaking. Almost literally with anticipation, anxiety, and excitement. Because according to some people currently, I've thrown everything into the drain. But I've done that to become someone that I'm not, that I want to be. And that is who I will become. All of life is defined, everything I've lived is defined by today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but today. So how will I live today? One step at a time. And I pray that I can keep taking steps forward, that God allows it. But I'm ready to become someone that I'm not. I hope I keep all my good characteristics that I have now, and I rid myself, or God rids me, of my old wretched habits. I'm afraid. But I no longer think fear is bad or anxiety is negative. Through my acting career, I realized that if the whole cast has anxiety, there's a different form of energy that takes place, that the show performs better. because it forces you to do new things that can succeed. It gives you energy when you're afraid or anxious, and you still force yourself to perform, or you have to perform. It helps you succeed in ways that you couldn't have if you were calm. And that is what I'm full of. I can't quite say I'm hopeful for my future with my current trajectory, but I want to be determined. I want to hope. But hope isn't enough. Only action is. So I'm ready to take the action, to be someone I'm not. And I hope I can do that. Anyways, I think that's it for today. I kind of ranted longer than I thought I would. But 100-meter, I don't know. It's just, it hit me at the right time on the right day. It's a sad day, but it's a day to define who I will be in the future. This is a stepping stone. I've cut off all support, so now I'm gonna sink or swim. I've said it once and I'm gonna say it a million more times. Alexander the Great, when he went to fight, I think it was Persia, his army was outnumbered 1 to 10. He grabbed the torches, turned around, and burnt their boats. He said the only way we're getting home is if we win and take their boats home. That is what I have to do. I have to sacrifice and burn my boats. My job was almost a bird cage. I had enough space to be comfortable. I had infinite food and water. But I couldn't flee. I was stuck via contract. So I had to eliminate it now. Otherwise it'd be a whole nother year. No more cartwheels on stage. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go to the gym and hit legs and try and recover my knee. Hope you're doing good. Hi, future me. I hope you rewatch these. Or hi, my kids, if they watch this. Yeah, see you guys. Maybe. If not, that's fine. Keep taking steps forward. Focus on God. Don't give up on your dreams. And your entire life is defined by your everyday. So keep living day to day.